Hello everybody, this is General Snivy, and welcome back to more of the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Anyway, last time we found out that no one is taking or having any sort of reaction to Shido's change of heart whatsoever. In fact, they believe in him more than ever. So, in today's session, what I'm trying to say is, since we found out that no one is taking Shido's confession seriously, the Phantom Thieves were given one last job. Infiltrate the deepest depths of Mementos, if I can speak today, which apparently I can't, and steal the public's treasure. However, things have not exactly been so easy along the way. But we did manage to complete the compendium for this game, which is fantastic. And also fused one more super powerful persona, which I do have in my possession. Speaking of persona fusions, I did go about fusing a few more personas at the end of the last session, just after it ended, just to take advantage of the fusion alarm that occurred not that long ago. So, here we are. That's my current lineup, and that's what we're going with. So, with that out of the way, let's get to it. Alright, one more thing worth mentioning here is I failed to mention this at the during the last session due to plot reasons and also just plain forgetting. But around this point in time, if you have any active requests during December 24th and December 25th, you will not be able to complete those requests at all. So, yeah, if you're currently working on certain Mementos requests or if you're gathering a good number of them, well, unfortunately, for some weird reason, the shadows of whom you need to take down to complete the mission and whatnot, yeah, they just disappear. Like, they disappear into the deepest depths of Mementos. And instead of being marked with a proper rank, it'll actually change to unknown. And it'll even give you a reason as to why, which again is due to the target disappearing within the depths of Mementos. Since I've already completed every single request up to this point, there's no need to worry about that. So with that out of the way, let's keep moving. And believe it or not, we're near the very end of Mementos.
What the hell is this?
It's huge. I didn't realize such a gigantic place existed here. Is this where everyone's treasure is held? Yeah. That should be the case.
But this ominously bizarre air about it. It almost feels like a temple of sorts. Although... Look, there's no point freaking out now. Come on, let's go.
Oh boy. Who is to blame for the multitude of problems in the world? I feel sick just thinking about it. All I can really do now is ignore it, I suppose. What a load of shit! Hey! The world's not gonna be better on its own, you know. True that. It's best just to remain stagnant in life. I might lose the one place I belong if I put myself out there. I'm afraid of that happening, so I think I'll just stay as I am.
What?
Your current situation should be what's scaring you. How is he okay with all this? Good question. What's really disturbing is that a lot of these people are very highly relatable in more ways than one. I'm not kidding. Like, holy crap. This is definitely the most disturbing place in the entire game. In fact, this is probably one of my least favorite dungeons. Not because of the whole disturbance thing, but just... it's kind of difficult to navigate through. Is that the bottom? It has to be. Let's go. If you're wondering how you get down to the bottom, you just simply drop down here. There are a few points where you can drop. And here we are. The depths of Mementos is likely what awaits us down there. Are you ready to descend, Joker? Let's go. Time to steal the public's treasure.
Look at how many there are. Are these all prison cells?
And what's that thing in the middle?
Looks like a giant cup.
Whatever it is, it looks disgustingly grand.
It does.
There are no other passages leading out of this room. It appears this is our final destination. The depths of Mementos.
In that case, is the treasure of Mementos somewhere in here?
That should be the case.
I think you're right. I've never been here, but I can sense it. There's no mistaking that presence. If we get rid of it...
What is it, Morgana?
If we get rid of it, the public should come to its senses.
But something that large will be impossible to carry out of here.
Just gotta make it disappear, right? If we can't move it, then we'll just have to destroy it.
Not a bad idea.
That will work.
Once we do that, the entire metaverse is going to disappear, right? This is finally it.
Oh, I guess it's no surprise we've been discovered.
No duh.
That thing isn't gonna sit back and let itself get destroyed.
Even the inmates are starting to liven up. How eerie. They're planning something.
That must mean this thing's gotta be the treasure. It saved us the trouble of checking.
Hold on. Something's off. Shido said the masses are allowing themselves to be held captive here. Could they truly be operating this gigantic system that eliminates intruders on its own? Prison guards and soldiers were very organized, too.
Are you trying to say that someone else rules this place? Is it not the public?
What was that?
We don't have time to worry about that. Leave it for later.
Alright, guys. We better not lose now.
Well, here we go. Say hello to the public's treasure. A giant cup. No, seriously, that's what it is.
Let's hurry up and destroy this thing. Everyone, give it your all.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. So as far as this thing is concerned, it does not have any weaknesses or resistances. But seriously though, this thing is absolutely deadly. This thing can wipe out your party incredibly quickly if you're not careful.
Here we go.
So, believe it or not, this entire fight is split up into multiple phases. Phase 1 is just basic survival. Why? Well, the first phase, believe it or not, you cannot win. This is one of those rare instances where you cannot win a battle. I haven't had an instance like this since like the very beginning of the game. Well, that most certainly hurt. Now then. By the way, I think you have to deal enough damage in order to trigger phase 2 to begin.
Let's go.
Also, one more thing worth mentioning here is just as the initial 5-minute countdown began during the... Okay. What I'm trying to say is, just before the stream began, I did rearrange my party lineup, as you can see here. I swapped out Morgana and Yusuke for Haru and Makoto. The Holy Grail?
Grail?
Jesus, man! The thing fully healed itself!
What was that? Don't tell me. Are the inmates giving it their strength?
That appears to be the case, and that is phase 1.
Damn it! This is never gonna end.
It seems hopeless if there are this many inmates supporting it.
You fools, human, yet wishing to eradicate the desires of humanity.
Who's that?
Repent!
The treasure's talking.
I am revered as the granter of dreams for all who behold me. A being most commonly known as the Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
The prison of regression is representative of the collective desires of humanity. wish to be chained down, surrender their cognition, and neglect the world around them. These feeble-minded common folk will make your social reform all for naught. The shared heart of the masses has fallen into an excess of indolence and transformed into a prison.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Damn it! They're worshiping that thing.
It's as if we stumbled into a cult.
The only suitable end for them is to perish within the prison they wished for themselves.
Get ready. Here it comes.
Hell yeah!
Alright, phase 2. So we essentially begin the battle all frickin' over again. So once more with feeling this is another battle we can't win.
Let's break it for sure this time.
It's not gonna be easy, but we can most certainly do this. I say as we approach moments before disaster. So one thing worth mentioning here is, I brought this up on Twitter earlier, but I did recently receive my booster shot for my COVID vaccine. And I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be feeling later on today, but for right now, I'm perfectly fine. But if I do sound less energetic than I should be, my apologies. After receiving the vaccine the first time through, and even the second time through, one of those...
Did it heal again? We can't lose. Keep attacking. Huh? Wait. It's color.
Oh boy. But anyway, back to what I was saying earlier. I did receive my booster shot. The first time I received the COVID vaccine in the first place. I felt fatigued, really tired, and the first time through I also lost my appetite, but after the second shot, it wasn't as bad. So, all in all, pretty good. Hopefully, with this booster shot, I won't be feeling too bad, but we'll have to wait and see. Well, this is certainly strange.
Oh, not again. I knew it. Every time that thing heals, its color changes.
Not only this, but it looks like it's getting brighter. Previously, it looked like a rusted sheath, if you know what I mean. Even so, it's still very concerning that the color is changing at such a rapid rate. It's honestly kind of worrying to see what this thing is eventually going to become.
Shall we?
I wonder, if it's fully charged, is it going to unleash a super powerful attack? Perhaps you don't need to deal so much frickin' damage that you trigger it to heal. You just have to survive long enough.
Wait, hold up! It's gonna get totally healed again! No fair! This is cheating!
No kidding. Sweet Jesus. This is never gonna end.
If this is really how people feel, there's no way we'll be able to steal their hearts. We've come here for nothing. This is horrible.
You imbeciles are intoxicated by an undesired justice. This is the will of the children of man who have fallen into sloth. My shine is proof that they desire my existence. As long as humanity yearns for me, I shall never perish.
Is this really what everyone wants? Stop thinking and be guided by the Holy Grail?
Apparently so. But don't let it fool you. We can't accept that.
Yes. It's so frustrating. It makes me want to cry. But I will never agree. The humans I look up to aren't like that. No matter how painful reality is, it's all over if you don't try to change how things are. I'm not the only one who believes that. Everyone here agrees. We don't want to turn back into the people we used to be. That's why we risked our lives coming here. Mona-chan. He's right.
Humanity already wishes for their distortions to be actualized. I am merely the being that will ultimately grant those wishes.
Oh, really now?
No, it is time I refrain from my place in this world and begin to encroach upon reality itself.
Wait, can it really do that?
That's a load of shit!
Encroach? What is it gonna do? Hey, this doesn't look good. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this cliche.
What should we do?
I don't know what you are, but you can't keep arbitrarily deciding all this on your own. Humans aren't all stupid like you say they are.
Indolent, foolish humans, you shall offer your hearts to me.
How about you take a load of this?
Now, the time for the fusion has come.
Hey, the ground's...
It's vanishing?
Hell no!
Whoa. Well, this is... God,
Who's that?
you are my...
No way. I see. So that's how it was. I remember everything now.
Whoa. Wonderful. Good to hear that Mona got his memories back, but I feel like it's too little too late.
Is everyone okay?
Of course we are!
Oh, hey! Our clothes are back to normal!
Well,
Look! Huh? Shibuya?
We're back.
We didn't come back ourselves, though. We must have been driven out by the Holy Grail. Did we lose?
it appears so.
Right. Huh?
What in the unholy mother of ass? It's raining blood. It should be raining men. Sweet merciful Moses.
Mementos here in Shibuya? Is this what it meant by the fusion?
Whoa. It seems like the Phantom Thieves aren't the only ones who actually see what's going on.
What is... God, how come they're not seeing any of this at all?
Good question.
What the hell?
To think this would happen.
No way! You gotta be shitting me!
I wish I was shitting you, but it's true.
Huh? What is this, a dream?
The hell is this? What's going on? Kaoru!
Is this scenery? For real?
What on earth? This is impossible. Why doesn't anyone notice this?
Damn, looks like I should take this seriously.
Huh? No way! Wait, what the... What's this pink stuff? No. Something wrong has happened to the world.
What's going on here?
What the hell's happening here?
I can't believe this. Why is everyone acting normal? Don't they see this? I hope those kids are safe.
Unbelievable. This isn't a world inside a game, right? Everyone else isn't seeing this?
By the way, something really interesting worth mentioning here is, as you've seen throughout the entire ordeal, depending on who you have maxed out for your confidants, all your non-teammate confidants, with the exception of Akechi, because, well, obviously, he'd be dead. Also, and Kasumi, she's another exception to the rule. Not because of death. No. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with her and why she doesn't see any of this either. Who knows? But regardless, as I was saying, depending on who you have maxed out, you'll have some additional conversations and scenes involving your non-teammate confidants as they're able to see everything literally go to hell. So, figure I throw it out there.
Man, what great weather. Want to go for a drive?
Great weather? Are you serious?
Tomorrow's preliminary meeting.
The announcement for the new smartphones tonight.
What were the Phantom Thieves all about anyway?
Oh man, hearing that brings back memories. I feel so dumb for even believing they existed.
It was fun news, though. Well, I doubt anyone believes they're around anymore.
Why isn't anyone noticing this abnormality?
It's probably because they don't feel that it's odd.
Futaba, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
Oh, I feel woozy.
What do you mean?
Futaba, grab on!
Uh-oh, looks like my internet's shitting itself. Great. Oh, shit! Looks like everyone's feeling it, too.
Is this by the Holy Grail too?
That son of a bitch! God damn it! What's this creepy ass shit about? My hand!
Holy shit!
This can't be real, right?
What is happening to us?
No! My body's disappearing! Don't tell me.
Indeed, this isn't my doing. You imbeciles are about to disappear from the people's cognition.
That damn voice!
Mementos and reality have become one. Thus those who have disappeared from cognition cannot exist anywhere.
Disappear my ass! What the hell? Is this really it?
No! Morgana, where did we go wrong? Is this all my fault? Because I brought you all there?
It's not your fault.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. The mission's a failure.
Guess this is it. For real this time. We're all gonna die here. In fact, we're pretty much all but dead already. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Wait, we're in the Velvet Room. Does this mean we're alive?
And your rehabilitation was not carried through. It appears I have overestimated you.
What happened?
You incompetent prisoner!
The assistance that we provided was all for naught.
Humans are more apathetic and more foolish than I had thought them to be. The world will soon see its ruin.
Ruin?
You have lost the game. You were meant to bring change to mankind as a trickster, but it seems that was too much for you. In accordance to the game's rules, the defeated must pay a price. Your life is forfeit.
Seriously?
I sentence you to be executed.
Executed?
God's decree is absolute. My experiment has come to naught. Everything is over. Grant that man a swift death.
If that's what our master wishes.
Are you serious?
It just means that you weren't an upstanding prisoner. That may be true, but...
What is the matter? Carry out his sentence at once.
Are we really going to kill him?
Don't falter now! It's all his fault for losing the game! All right, inmate. We now proceed to the execution of your sentence.
I can't die yet. Where are my teammates? They're going to kill me at this rate. I need to do something.
How insolent. To think you'd still show your rebellious will after all that. Ready, Justine?
If our master orders so, then it cannot be helped.
Let us show our strength to this prisoner who just doesn't know when to give up.
Understood. Death to the criminal.
So, it looks like we're going to be fighting the twins, but in actuality, this entire fight is scripted.
Don't resist, inmate. Just accept your sentence.
One's final moments should be spent in good grace.
As mentioned previously, this entire fight is scripted. You cannot move or act whatsoever, so no matter what you do, you just have to take a beating.
This power. Caroline, it's as I thought.
What's the matter?
I told you not to falter. Are you going against our master's orders? How's this?
Oof. 1 HP left. And yet we're still standing.
No, this isn't right. Our duty isn't to kill him. Caroline! What gives?
Why am I doubting myself?
Is there another duty left to us?
There is. And we're about to find out what that additional duty is.
I believe I ordered his execution.
Master, have you forsaken humanity? We are wardens, those who rehabilitate prisoners.
What?
Something speaks to me in my mind. Our true duty is not to kill. Help!
Hmm? I can hear someone's voice.
Please, help!
This voice. I feel like I've heard it somewhere before. Who are you?
Who? Yes, we are those who wish for true rehabilitation. We are not executioners. That
That is the truth we had forgotten. We've decided. We will not forsake humanity.
Oh my!
Your right eye and my left. It's as if they're the same, yet mirrored.
Oh.
Now is the time for our wish to be realized.
I finally remember how we were torn apart.
Torn apart?
We were originally one. Yet we were torn asunder into halves by malevolent intent.
Whoa!
So we were captives, same as you. Ha! To think we'd learn that truth from a prisoner. Let us reclaim our true form. Hey! We'll give you your last job. Be thankful and obey. You must fuse us together with your own hands.
Fuse?
It's time you return the favor for us assisting with your growth. Do it with care. Now, fuse us!
Time to save you. Here we go. Time to fuse Justine and Caroline into their true form. And yet Igor, for whatever reason, is just watching and letting this happen. Like, how and why? But here we are, I guess. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the true warden of this place, Lavenza.
My name is Lavenza.
Nice to meet
I
you.
was torn apart by a malevolent will and took the form of those twins. I sought help before my body was split in two.
Help?
If we lose you, the path to the Holy Grail will forever be closed. That's why you must recall the truth once more. And I beg of you, please, save us. I believed in you. I knew that you would make it thus far. And to the scoundrel who has swindled my master's name, your lies shall work no longer now that my sight has been restored.
The game isn't over yet.
Whoa!
The human world is left as is, or destroyed and rebuilt. It is all sport to me.
Be careful.
Of course. What the hell are you if you're not Igor?
If I were to put it into words that you can comprehend, I am the Holy Grail that grants wishes.
Really now?
No, it may be more accurate to say that I am a god who responds to desire and holds dominion over man. I hoped seeing a righteous thief vanquish evil would spur mankind to change their own indolent hearts. However, the result is, as you know, the masses have made it so none of it has transpired. Humans should be met with ruin. You brought forth that answer. But to be frank, inmate, I believe it may be worth re-evaluating you.
What do you mean?
Has reached the Holy Grail and has seen through my true identity. You've surprised the god that I am often enough. That cannot be done by a foolish commoner. You truly were a prisoner that did not bore me.
Well, he's not wrong there.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of the Fool, granting thee infinite power.
So, while my internet took yet another shit, we have officially maxed out the final confidant. Aside from Kasumi, that is. And that would be with Igor. Or should I say the Holy Grail? Seriously. But anyway, now that he's maxed out, we now gain Max Arcana Bonus, or Max Arcana Burst. Greatly increases the XP bonuses granted by Arcana Burst.
Alright.
Not only this, but we also get the ability to fuse Vishnu, the most powerful persona of the full Arcana, which, let me tell you folks, it is a super powerful persona. That much is for sure.
Perhaps observing you a while longer may prove amusing. I shall grant you an opportunity to make a deal with me.
A deal? What is this deal? What do you mean?
Should you wish it, I shall return the world to its prior state, one rampant with distorted masses.
Revert the world? Could it be telling the truth?
You forcefully dragged him into the metaverse and imposed an ordeal he did not deserve. Yet you still intend on toying with him?
The Phantom Thieves will be praised and gain fame. The world will escape ruin as well. What say you?
If I agree to this, the ruined city will return to normal. However, the people will remain trapped, abandoning their ability to think for themselves. Is that really how the world should be? By the way, this is where you can trigger the second of 6 possible endings. So in other words, this is the second out of 4 bad endings if you accept the Holy Grail's deal. And you want to know what I have to say to that particular deal, Mr. Holy Grail, my good sir? Not only do I refuse, how about you get some of this, and some of this, and shove it up your goddamn ass, you freaking clown!
Well said.
Thank you.
Irredeemable foolishness. You choose death for yourself? Very well. I have no need for you.
What the hell?
Master!
Oh my. It's been quite a while since I last stepped foot in this place. Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Thanks, but who are you?
My name is Igor. I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Whoa.
He is the rightful master of this Velvet Room, the true aid on your journey.
Not only this, but this bizarre old man, aka the real Igor, during his day job, he also is a part of a team of 13 members in an organization trying to create a magical kingdom by collecting lots and lots of hearts. No, I am not kidding, look it up. Igor's voice actor, or at least his English voice actor, is the same as Syax from the Kingdom Hearts series. Also, fun fact, or more like a sad fact, I guess, during the production of Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal, Igor's Japanese voice actor passed away. So, to get around that particular situation, what Atlas did was something rather clever. They took all of the voice clips of which the Japanese voice actor for Igor recorded throughout the years in the different Persona games, and not only came up with this whole additional story of the fake Igor, but they also reused all of his voice lines. In fact, a similar technique was used for Toy Story 4 with Mr. Potato Head, as his voice actor passed away during the production of that, I think. Either that or he passed away before then. Even so, still something worth mentioning regardless. Anyway, let's move on.
It may be difficult for you to understand this all at once.
If I were to summarize this, the fake has left, and the real has returned.
Indeed.
My master has returned, and you won against that malevolent god's temptation. Thus, you may be able to save this world that is headed towards certain ruin. However, it will prove difficult to win against him with your power alone.
I know.
You must release your teammates, with whom you've shared your conviction.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter.
So...
They have not necessarily expired yet. Just as you were trapped here, they should be confined somewhere as well.
Wow.
As you deepened your bond with them, I am certain you can release them. Once they, the Phantom Thieves, are all gathered here, we will tell you everything.
Now go forth to the people whom you should be facing the truth with.
Hello Taz, welcome to the stream, and yes, we're technically at endgame for the original Persona 5. We still have the third semester to go through yet, but even so, we are in endgame territory. The other Phantom Thieves should be in prison somewhere ahead. Please find them, save them. This is something only you can do. Of course, that is the plan, and that is what I planned on doing from the very beginning. We can speak in more detail once you've rescued your teammates. I wanted to speak to Lavenza, please. The other Phantom Thieves should be in prison somewhere ahead. Please, find them, save them. Alright. As far as where the Phantom Thieves are, they are scattered throughout the different parts of this whole Velvet Room. So, let's speak with Best Girl Makoto. Why did I say curl? I don't know. You get the point. And before we continue, I'm noticing a white strip on my webcam. So great. Unleash the power of the sun! Actually, no, please don't. It's OP. Please nerf. There, that should be better.
Joker! What a relief. You're safe.
Same to you.
Huh? By the way, why have you remained in your Phantom Thief attire while I'm back in regular clothes? Could this mean that the will of rebellion is no longer within me? That may be true. We have to fight that Holy Grail again, correct? Could you imagine defeating it, Joker? That monster has the support of the masses, and with it, nearly an infinite amount of power. No matter which way I approach the subject in my head, nothing points to our victory.
I'm not confident either, but we can't give up.
I think I finally, genuinely understand the pain my father and my sister were burdened with. Victory against a single criminal is meaningless. The true enemy is society itself. And even against that foe, you still have to try to somehow emerge victorious. I don't know what to do.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in myself? You got me. Regardless, this isn't a situation with a straightforward answer. But even if there is no clear solution, I'll just have to make one, with my own two hands. Before you guys came along, my life was defined by rules. Set on a path of someone else's choosing. But only a true loser would live such a rigid life. I will win. Even if it means going up against the entire world. I'm okay. My resolve was shaken, but it's stronger now. I want the people of the world to see what you've shown me.
Let's go.
Right. Thank you. Having teammates you can trust is a great feeling. Shall we go? We can't let our last big job end in failure.
Definitely agree with you there. Also, apologies for my internet taking yet another frickin' dump. Just saying, it's really stupid how my internet keeps doing this. I may have to change servers on OBS, as I have it set to auto to select a different server automatically at the start of each stream. And I've been noticing more and more lately that that has been kind of messing up more ways than one, so I'm not too sure. I may have to look more into it. Regardless, though, let's keep moving. And also, this doesn't affect the local recording, so that's good. Moving on. Hey, is everyone else locked up in this place as well? It seems so.
I see.
Then it could be that they're all in the same state I was earlier. Joker, there don't seem to be any shadows around here. I'll wait somewhere nearby. In the meantime, I ask that you save everyone else. I'm sure they need your help more than anything.
Yes.
And, I think it would be best you to go alone. You sure about that? Well, okay. We'll see you soon, Makoto. We'll most definitely see you soon, once I get everyone else back up on their feet.
Joker, as I expected, you appear to be safe. However, where exactly are we?
You're outside the Velvet Room.
Velvet Room? I'm not sure I understand. At first, I was surprised to see the masses chained in a prison. Yet, here I am as well, considering the state of the real world. It is hard to say that we were even remotely helpful. This situation... Can we truly handle such horrid circumstances? All the Phantom Thieves can do is change the hearts of others. However, the world outside has become a veritable hell. Nothing within our power can fix that.
Are you giving up?
I'm merely acknowledging how powerless I am. The people of this world desired their enslavement, and that isn't all. They screamed at us for attacking the Holy Grail, defended it. Even the criminals whose hearts we changed became meek followers of the Holy Grail because of us. Were we truly that foolish? Risking our lives for a result nobody desired.
Why were you fighting in the first place, my friend? Remember.
That's right. It wasn't just for recognition from those we were helping. My purpose lies elsewhere. When we first met, you continued to impose yourselves on me, no matter how much I pushed you away. I will forever treasure what you did for me. Very well. Just as art is meant to break boundaries, people should be saved even if they frown upon it. I won't allow the justice I believe in to be shaken any further.
That's my boy, Yusuke. Welcome back.
Allow me to thank you, Joker. Being by your side truly gives rise to the greatest ideas.
You're welcome. We should get moving.
Ah, yes. We cannot afford to leave reality in the hellish state it's currently in. I will make use of my role as an artist and paint over the distortions of society. Well then, time to go and see this through. I'll witness with my own two eyes that this world isn't bound by some holy grail.
Good. I haven't played Persona 4, so I can't really say I agree or disagree with your statement about Teddy. But even so, are the others here as well? See, as I thought.
We will be counting on you.
In that case, I will remain here on standby. I ask that you go and save the rest of our teammates. That I will do, my friend. I mean, that was the plan from the very beginning. Not like I was going to just sit here and do absolutely nothing, curl up into a ball in a fetal position for 200,000 years.
Joker, thank goodness you're safe.
Same to you.
Oh, yeah. Huh. So, I'm not in heaven after all. That means the hell that Shibuya turned into was all real. I'm so weak. When I thought I was gonna die, I started trembling. I was just so scared. At that moment, nothing mattered. The justice of our actions was the last thing on my mind.
It's okay. I was scared too.
Joker, you kept going, even through a plan that might have ended up killing you. Yet look at me. I've always said I'm doing this for other people. But that didn't get me far. It's no wonder we lost. Maybe I should have just behaved myself and stayed out of all this.
What about Shido, though?
You're right. I can never abandon her. If I whine like this now, I'd just be betraying Shiho. No. I'd be betraying myself. I could never forget how I felt that day. I never want anyone to have to go through what I did. I've made up my mind. I'm going to keep looking forward. Things like dying or losing aren't important now. All that matters is that I don't return to my old self. I'll never make a mistake like that again. I swear it.
Well said, On. Well said. And welcome back to the team.
Thanks, Joker. You helped me remember what's really important. I seriously treasure being able to be a part of your team.
You're welcome. We should get going now.
Gotcha, Joker. It would be a disgrace to the Phantom Thieves' name if we didn't take such a big treasure. We're going to put an end to this, aren't we? Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey!
I'm not the only one in here, right? Okay, I'll wait here.
Hey.
Please go save everyone else. It's something only you can do. Of course, On. Of course. Don't ask me. Ask Atlas. To be fair, Makoto's outfit looks the most comfy. Same with Haru's. But, then again, who knows?
You're safe. Oh, thank goodness.
Same to you, Haru.
Right. Considering everything that has happened to the city, I wonder if the citizenry is okay. Although, it seemed like we were the only ones able to see it. You know, the moment I disappeared, I honestly thought I was about to die. But part of me wasn't afraid. I knew that was all I could do, and looked forward to apologizing to Father face to face. Honestly, I thought I had changed, but I realize now that I still have no control over my life. It makes me sick.
You have to keep fighting, though.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to deal with my whining. You're going to try and defeat that thing again, aren't you? Don't push yourself to get me to come along. You can always leave me here if I'll slow you down.
You control your life now, Haru.
That's right. I was foolish to think you should abandon me. Even if there are times where I think there's nothing I can do, I'll never stop fighting for you or our team.
Wonderful.
I won't give up anymore. Just as I betrayed my distorted father before, I will betray my boring farmer self now.
Nice one, Haru. Very well said.
Thank you, Joker. Before I met you, I had great admiration for the Phantom Thieves of Justice. And it's turned out you were exactly the person I always imagined you would be.
Thank you, Haru. I'm honored.
This is the second time you've rescued me. I've secretly longed for a situation like this.
We should get going. How about you hop onto my arms and I'll carry you into the sunset? Just kidding. Joker, are the others here too? I see. I'm so glad. In that case, please go help them. I'm sure they all need a little push to remember what they're fighting for. Did I say Western? Could have swore I said something else. Well, whatever. I'm so confused right now. Must be that booster shot I received earlier. Whatever, let's keep moving.
Yo, looks like we're both somehow still alive and kicking. But where at?
We're outside the Velvet Room.
Huh? Velvet? Man, this prison cell kind of makes me think of when we first met. I remember how Shibuya was all effed up just now, but like, nobody was seeing any of it. No, it was more like they didn't want to see any of it. What the hell? So even all them people who are suffering and cheering for us to come and help them, in reality, they would have rather just had everything stay how it was? Did what we were doing have any meaning at all?
Of course it did. Don't give up now.
You're so freaking tough. You know, back when I thought we were gonna die, without learning the truth about all this, I kind of felt for the first time that maybe we hadn't been doing the right thing. That maybe we deserved to lose. You get me?
Feel the same way.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I started all this because of how pissed off I was. Maybe it's never been about winning, or anything like that. Maybe all I was doing was just continuing my own defiance.
So, you giving up?
You're right. I get it now. We're doing this to make sure people don't gotta go through the same crap we did. It doesn't matter if they think we're just or not. We gotta do what we believe in. It's not like people think much of me anyways. I'm gonna dash through this the only way I know how.
That's my boy, Ryuji.
You got me out of prison, just like before. Thanks. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to say this, but I'm really glad I met you.
Same here, Ryuji.
Right. I'm done getting my ass kicked. That shiny bastard acts like it's some kind of god. I ain't gonna feel good till we deal with it. Let's head out. We're gonna take down that asshole, yeah?
You goddamn right, my boy. You goddamn right.
Hey.
Hold on, you think the others are locked up too? Gotcha. Guess I'll just spend my time loafing around here then.
We'll be counting on you.
We should go rescue them. I'm sure they're waiting for you. Definitely agree with you there, Ryuji. Still got a little bit of work left to do. Hello, Futaba.
Oh, Joker. I'm relieved. Looks like we're both still alive.
I'm glad you're safe.
Am I really safe, though? Shibuya. What happened? And where are we?
Outside the Velvet Room.
Velvet Room? That name sounds pretty kick-ass. I guess my fears turned out to be true. The real world is a scary place. Pain like this can never reach you if you keep yourself cooped up indoors. Who am I to think I can tell the people what to do? I mean, I used to be a shut-in myself. Damn it. I just want to go home. But even that would be tough now. Giving up would be too painful. You know, I think I've changed. I don't know when it happened, but I can't let people suffer like this, even if I don't know them personally.
You've grown, Futaba. You really have.
Grown? Honestly, this all seems like a bit too much, but...
You know what to do.
from the very beginning. I don't want to run away from this. I ran from my mom's death for so long. I misunderstood it. Everything was just too painful for me to handle. But I never want to be left in the dark again. That's probably why my persona is a little bit special. Because I want to learn the truth. That's how I really feel. Well, I've come this far. I'll follow you wherever you go, on my own 2 feet.
Wonderful, Futaba. Very well said. Welcome back.
You have such a strong heart, Joker. You saved me yet again. Thanks. I'm so happy. Like, so much that I can't even express it in my normal words. Anyway, we're going up against a god. I couldn't even leave my own room before, but now we're gonna beat a god! I'm so pumped! And wait a sec. I just noticed I got out of here on my own. Ta-da! A real jailbreak!
Mm-hmm. That's true. Time to go.
Whoa, you're quick to act. That's what makes you dependable. All right, time to get back at it.
Alright, I think that's pretty much everyone except Morgana. It seems you have managed to save all of your teammates. Now then, please gather in this room at once.
Huh? What?
What was up with that voice? I mean, was I the last one? I couldn't find Morgana.
Huh?
What do you mean you couldn't find him?
What is this place?
Who are they?
My name is Igor. I am the master of the Velvet Room.
I am Lavenza, a resident of this place as well. We have been waiting for all of you.
Velvet Room?
My master has just been released from a long period of imprisonment. His powers have not fully returned. Though it may be presumptuous of me, I will speak on his...
Hey, where's Morgana?
Would you like to see him?
Yes, please. Of course we would.
He's right over there.
That's where you were hiding?
I was born here. It was to dispel an evil being from man's spiritual world. Mona? My role was to find the trickster and help him defeat it. That's why I was created here by my master.
Indeed.
I really remember everything. When this place was about to be taken over, my master gathered the last traces of mankind's hope. He mustered up his remaining strength to make me.
The entity that calls itself a god is a malevolent will that forces man into everlasting servitude. It hopes to attain eternal peace by filling reality with those who have stopped thinking for themselves. That is the ruin of man that this evil god envisions.
I, don't get what you're saying at all.
Oh, be quiet and listen! We don't have much time left!
Wait a moment. The Holy Grail is a god? I was wondering why it had a will of its own, but... Are you implying that it isn't a treasure?
No. As the distorted desires of the masses, it is most certainly the core of Mementos itself.
Then, did the treasure become a god because people wish to be ruled over?
That is correct. To decide the fate of the world, it chose two people with potential and pitted them against each other. One, Goro Akechi, incited the masses' distortion. Had he won, the world would have been destroyed and remade. The other was a trickster who would stand up against this. That was him.
If he won, the human world would be left as is. Those were the conditions of the game. At least, that's what should have happened.
That malevolent being knew that a revolution would not occur within indolent humans. After all, it is the masses' distorted desires incarnate. However, my true master believed in humanity. He believed that a trickster would rise among the people and accomplish this change. But that evil entity laughed at the prospect and sought to prove the powerlessness of man with the game. And he had great potential, which is why it approached him. It helped train the trickster only to cast him into despair, using the masses who rejected their savior. This was likely its means to nip in the bud anything that would pose a threat. Now that I think back to when I was separated, I felt a disagreement to the word rehabilitation. Of course I did. It was just a means for the fake to keep you under surveillance.
Basically, this guy was dragged into a game where the evil god rigged the outcome.
Damn it! What the hell?
Your real world has already been fused with Mementos. You do not exist because reality is replete with the cognition of those who deny the Phantom Thieves. It can be said that the world is one step away from the evil god's machinations. However, there is still hope. Now that the evil god's identity has been exposed, you can see your rehabilitation to its completion. Only you can leave this prison and save this distorted world and its captive people. Young man, guided by Morgana and worthy of the trickster name, you must challenge the evil god and reclaim your existence in reality. Are you up to the task?
Of course we are.
Let's destroy that annoying shiny treasure jerk for sure this time.
Excellent. There is nothing to fear. You already possess the strength to oppose this evil god. I am truly looking forward to this.
Our mutual friend knows where the exit is. Morgana, please guide them, and thank you for all that you've done. It's a cruel responsibility that's been cast upon you.
I will accept your words of appreciation fully when everything is over. Now follow me!
Lead the way, Morgana. Lead the way.
Joker!
Let's go! Alright.
This way!
It's up this way. Follow me. Time to get moving. What's this? It's one hell of a door. That's our exit. Come on, let's go.
Huh? We're back in Shibuya again? Oh, right. This is where we were when our bodies disappeared.
Seems like people still haven't realized that this abnormality has taken over the city.
Look, the door we just came through. If I remember correctly, this is that quarantine cell.
It appears so.
That's right. It was actually the Velvet Room, which had been swallowed by the distortions. You did say you were born in there. It makes so much sense now.
Wait, so if we came out of there, does that mean we're the criminals? No, it's more like him, since he was kept in here.
That would make the most sense.
Joker had been under the malicious guidance of the evil god for quite some time. The Velvet Room originally existed to nurture the human mind. But after it was taken over, it was sealed inside that bastard's nest. Inside Mementos.
Mona? More importantly...
You're glowing like a light.
You're shining.
And no, Mona is not a shiny Pokemon.
I know what my duty is now.
Whoa. Do you see something? Shining? Wait a sec. What's with those weirdly dressed guys?
I feel like I've seen those costumes before.
Oh, aren't they the Phantom Thieves? I kind of remember seeing a silhouette of them on a jumbo screen in the city.
The Phantom Thieves?
Oh yeah, that's right. I completely forgot about them.
This is different from how it was before. Do they see us?
It appears so.
Doesn't seem to be everyone, though. Only a handful of people in this large crowd.
Maybe it's because of Mona's light.
It's possible.
Either way, they remember the Phantom Thieves!
Oh, the key of hope.
Mona, guide us. Where must we go?
Over there. The bastard from earlier should be in that temple.
That would make the most sense. Okay, folks. Time to get moving and welcome to the Day of Reckoning. Our next task is to steal the malevolent god's heart. Also, at this point, you cannot return to Mementos anymore, like for the rest of the game. Pretty much. Until you completely finish everything you need to do so here. Just saying. So, if you happen to get hurt during this entire infiltration, you can speak to Lavenza and have her heal you. You can also be escorted to the Velvet Room if you need to fuse any additional personas, pull anything out of the compendium, register any personas, etc., etc. Hell, you can even take on the challenge battles here if you so wish. Oh.
Challenges I gave you before. I wrote that. It was difficult writing clues that both resonated with my consciousness and did not tip off that false god. But thanks to you, my wish has been granted. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
You're welcome.
What shall we do?
By the way, there's actually a secret piece of dialogue that you can get with Lavenza. This only applies to New Game Plus runs, as before December 24th, you need to have fought and defeated the twins before Lavenza came to be. And what I mean is, if you happen to have a special item called the Secret Bookmark, and I believe there's 2 halves of the Secret Bookmark, if you have this item and show it to Lavenza, she'll actually confess her love to Joker. And it's not like anything too substantial when it comes to proposing some sort of lovely relationship or anything of the sort. Rather, I think it's more like a mutual kind of understanding, I guess. I'm not 100% sure how that's supposed to work. Also, I'm going to try cropping the webcam just a little bit. Let's see. Filters, here we go. Let's go crop. Damn it all. I fucked everything up. Alright. This should not be too hard to fix. Alright, this will only take me a few frickin' moments. Alright. So what I did there was I tried to crop out that white blob thanks to the power of the sun. Just saying. It ain't fun to deal with whatsoever. Also, apologies if I look like I'm just hanging out. Looks like I need to make a couple of adjustments here. That looks a little better. Yep. Looks good to me. So we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. At least for now. So like I was saying...
Powerful guardians will stand in your way beyond this point. Be careful. What shall we do?
But like I was saying, if you happen to get your hands on the secret bookmark after defeating the twins, Lavenza will confess her love to Joker, and like I said, it is more or less a sort of a mutual relationship between her and Joker, not like a true romantic sort of relationship whatsoever. It's more along the lines of, hey, I love you in the sense of just having that strong of a bond between one person and another.
Would you like to register this to the compendium?
Alright. I don't think we need to worry about any sort of fusions or sacrificial things for the time being.
Did you change your mind?
By the way, one thing worth mentioning here is, despite the fact that the real Igor has returned, he doesn't get any additional lines of dialogue during fusions or any sort of executions whatsoever. Why? Because, as mentioned previously, Igor's Japanese voice actor passed away, so they couldn't record any new lines, and even for the English dub, they felt as though it wouldn't really be fair to have English dubbed voice acting be the only new lines of dialogue be recorded versus the Japanese, which doesn't get any at all. So, that's a fair compromise, at least in my opinion. So, with that being said, let's head on out and get ready to fight a freaking god and destroy it with the power of friendship. I know that was super lame, but bite me, okay? Okay, thank you, and have a nice day. Also at this point, Life Will Change now plays once more, so...
Get going.
Great! Another copyright claim.
Further in, that's the temple.
It's nice knowing there aren't gonna be any bullshit traps or nothing this time. Alright, let's get moving.
I wouldn't say anything about any sort of traps. Why? Because there's still a chance that something like that can happen. By the way, the icon for the security level has changed to that of the masses. Although I suppose it has been like that since Mementos anyway, so it hasn't really changed. So, yeah, I'm talking out of my ass right now, so... Wah! Whatever. Huh? What the? What's up? I'm sensing something up ahead. I guess we can't just go waltzing in here, huh? What do you say, Joker? Let's push onward.
Careful! Enemy incoming! It's pretty dangerous.
We were so close to Venom, too.
Absconding from your cells is forbidden. Return to your prison post-haste. Those who wish to disturb society shall be slain on the very spot they stand.
You're the one who's disturbing it!
Dissenters must be destroyed.
It's useless trying to reason with this guy. Let's beat him and break through here.
Good idea. So at this point now we begin the battle against the 4 Archangels. Starting with Ariel? I don't even know how to say this guy's name. Regardless, he has no sort of weaknesses, but completely nullifies light-based attacks. So keep that in mind, and also, I don't think inflicting any sort of status ailments on him will work. So, there you go. Just like before, if you happen to get hurt, or if you're running low on SP, you can speak to Lavenza and she will fully restore both your HP and SP for all party members. Speaking of SP and items in general, I haven't mentioned this yet, but at this point now that we're at the Day of Reckoning, we cannot return to, we can't return to reality to buy any additional pieces of equipment or anything of the sort. And of course, power of the sun, am I right? Oh my freaking lord, let me fix this. This won't take too long now. I suppose I could try closing my curtain next time it happens again. Which, I may give that a try next. Alright. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it for now. I really wish I had a second light, that way I don't have to rely on the curtain. But, alas, it is what it is. But anyway, throughout this fight, this guy's messengers will appear. It has a strong resistance against light-based attacks, but are weak against curse. Also, I have a pretty strong suspicion that they can easily be hit with an insta-kill-like ability from curse, though I could be wrong. Regardless, though, the messengers will go down really easily, especially with a nice powered-up charge-based attack. Just saying. There we go. Very nice. Time to send you to hell. That was easy.
What was that? The city! What's going on here?
It seems they finally realized their lives are in danger.
Mm-hmm.
It took him long enough.
Exactly.
I can't believe they didn't notice until the danger was so close to them. Things are going to get even worse from here on out. The entire city has stopped functioning. At least they can still panic for now.
If people still don't act for themselves after seeing all this, I'm sorry, but they're hopeless.
In any case, let's head to the temple.
Like that wasn't our plan already. But seriously though, we need to keep moving.
Look, over there!
It seems guards have appeared.
The people in the city recognized us, so it's only natural we draw the enemy's attention as well.
Well, they can bring it on. I'm starting to get fired up.
I wonder if he's got a fire in his belly because of that fired up motion. Who knows? Who cares? Time to slay some fools.
Whoa, there's a strong-looking one up ahead.
A little late, don't you think, Ryuji?
All right.
Nice, level up. And we also got Mara. Great. Hi, how you doing? Ready to dance? Please don't have Mara appear. Okay, cool. Looks like my internet's shutting itself again. Fantastic. So anyway, as far as this guy is concerned, it is a pretty powerful enemy. It drains both physical attacks and gun attacks. It also drains curse attacks and has a strong resistance against light-based attacks. So in other words, it has a lot of strong resistances and it drains several different things. It is susceptible to status ailments though. So don't be afraid to slam some fools upside the head. I say as I completely screw up like a frickin' goober. Whatever. We can still execute some technical damage, and I'll gladly take what I can get. Not quite enough to finish him off yet. That's kinda lame. Alright. How about we try Forgetfulness? One more thing worth mentioning here is, regardless if you're going into battle or not, life will change. We'll be playing no matter what happens, so that's something worth mentioning. There we go. Nice one, Haru. Way to take him down. I mean, if I do end up getting another copyright claim on YouTube later, it's not that big of a deal. It's just one of those things that I can't get rid of, which kind of blows, but again, at least it's better than like a complete takedown, if you know what I mean. Or worse, just blocking it altogether. Although I think a takedown is far worse than a block. Just saying. Whatever. Oh, come on. Grapple, please. Thank you. Sweet merciful Jesus. By the way, don't forget to grab any of these treasures here. This is pretty much your one and only chance. You 10 what? My lord, I can't speak today. As I was saying, you can technically go back if you need to. But keep in mind that if you do happen to leave the area, enemies will respawn. That includes going back to the very beginning of this area. So, there you go. Keep that in mind as you continue to make your way through here. And this is why I made a whole bunch of coffee and curry. Just so we're more than prepared for this. Wait up! I'm getting another reading from up ahead. Are you ready for this? Indeed I am. Let's go.
False rebels, I shall not allow you to continue forth.
Come on, let's beat this one too. More people should notice the Phantom Thieves if we just make ourselves seen. That's exactly what we want.
Alright, on to the next Archangel. As soon as I fix my frickin' webcam again and close the curtain. So, Raphael, the Cleanser of Heaven. Just like the last guy, he is weak. He has no weaknesses and completely nullifies light-based attacks, which makes sense. So, time to unleash the pain. I'm pretty sure this guy should go down pretty easily, just like the last one did. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. He also has a tendency to use Heat Razor and Charge at the same time. Upon doing so, he'll unleash a pretty powerful attack that could completely wipe out your party if you're not careful. So, be prepared for anything. Who's next? Makoto. Alright. Time for a zappity zap zap. That was bad. Alright, Joker's next. I wasn't sure if he was next or if Raphael was going to take his next turn. The reason why I brought that up is I'm not exactly sure. Okay, I do have Izanagi no Okami Pikaro, who does know Debiliate, and so do you. Okay, let's go with you. Might as well bring your stats back down. Oof. Well, that most certainly hurt. But thankfully, that wasn't the worst thing ever. If I would have left that charge alone, then that would have definitely one-shot Ryuji. Which, yeah, that would have been essentially game over. Alright, let's keep moving. By the way, using Debiliate to decrease all of your enemy's stats will only decrease it back to its normal state if it's already been raised. If you want to decrease them further, then you have to use the ability again. So that kind of blows, but hey, it's not that big of a deal, honestly. Okay. Ha! Nice! Nice dodge. What's even more awesome is, since he was all charged up and the attack missed, the charge is lost.
It's showtime. Let's rock, Fist of the Phantom Star. Sorry.
Nice one. Man, that feels good. That takes care of that.
What's going on? Where are the police?
Whoa!
That person, they just disappeared. They turned into some kind of black fog.
I wouldn't say a black fog, more like they just vanished from existence. Well, regardless though, we still have a ways to go. And we still have a lot of work to do, a lot of enemies to destroy, and treasures to steal. So, let's keep moving. Still got a lot to get done within a very short period of time. Also, hello there. Good to see you again. May you leave my sight forevermore. Seriously, Mara is absolutely disgusting. Why is it there? Why is it a thing? Boy. Alright, let's keep moving. You would think there would be some sort of grapple point here, but no, I think it's for the other side. Which, that would make the most sense at this point. By the way, I feel like most of the time, most of the super powerful personas that are under that red aura are Adabond as well as Mara. So if you're still looking to add them to your compendium, there you go. That's one way of doing it. Just keep in mind though that your Joker has to be at a high enough level to insta-kill them. One more thing worth mentioning here. Actually, I don't even remember what I was going to mention. If you want to sneak past these enemies, you will have to utilize the environment more effectively. In other words, do a lot of hiding from place to place. Not exactly easy to do something like that, but here we are. Alright, that ought to do it when it comes to healing SP from Makoto, for the time being. It seems we're getting closer to the temple. And we're getting closer to another enemy. I'm getting a strong reading up ahead. Let's push on.
Hold. I bear you no malice, children of man.
Then let us pass.
Return from whence you came. Proceeding further shall only serve to shorten your lives. I advise you not as a guardian, but out of the mercy of my heart.
Oh, sure you do.
Don't make me laugh. If you had mercy, you'd never be doing this to the world.
Ah, even now thy answer is in weapons drawn. What choice have I in the face of such barbarity? My children's misconduct is mine to absolve and mine to punish.
Oh, please. Who do you think you are? Well, she's technically the third Archangel, Gabrielle. Just like before, no major weaknesses, nullifies all light-based attacks. So, it's pretty much the same old story, same old song and dance, if I can frickin' speak today. So, why don't we get to work? Divine Judgment, my ass. Lol. So what Divine Judgment does is that it will reduce a target's HP by half. It is a blessed-based attack, and if someone is weak to that, I think it will insta-kill them. I could be wrong, but even so, I'm just saying. Then again, maybe the effects is increased to 75% as opposed to 50%. Even so, I don't think Divine Judgment can kill. So that's good news there. Hey. Okay, that's not too bad. And shit has officially hit the fan. Alright. Not even close to enough damage, but hey, it's something, and that's always better than nothing, that is for sure. Who's next? Okay, Joker will thankfully get back up on his feet. Alright, well, let's go ahead and try this crap again now, shall we? I don't think using Raoul here would be a good idea. We could technically use another sort of person here that could work fairly well. You know what? Let's go for it. Now, shall we? What to use?
Calm down.
Let's go for this. Oof. Here we go again. Ha! Take that, asshole. One thing worth mentioning here is a spotlight can be super useful if your team is running low on HP. That way you can direct all attacks on Joker, and Joker can pull out a persona that completely nullifies light-based attacks, or redirects it. That also works, or he can drain it. Regardless, any sort of light-based resistance is excellent for this fight, and really just for the Archangels in general. Excuse me.
He was right next to me.
No! A person disappeared right in front of my eyes.
Please, save us. Someone. Anyone.
Oh boy.
I'm not surprised there are so many powerful enemies here.
Indeed. Though they may not be true servants of God, they do live up to that moniker.
I wonder if the people in the city are okay. I hope so. Given what is happening to this world,
excuse me.
Nobody can be considered a stranger anymore.
Yeah, that's why we can't lose. There's only one thing we gotta do.
Well said, Lady Ann. Let's keep going.
Definitely agree with you all there. We need to keep moving. Just so that way everyone could eventually be saved here. But it ain't gonna be easy. That much is for certain.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah. Pretty damn good ability. Also, these two treasures here are pretty damn good when it comes to their items and what you can get out of them. But they are guarded by very powerful enemies, so getting to the treasures without triggering a fight against them is pretty difficult. Honestly, I would say... Alright, all we gotta do now is keep climbing. We're almost there. It's not gonna be that easy, though. We got another one of those angel things coming up. It's right past this stair. What the? The reading is off the charts!
Yes.
It must be because this is the final guardian. I expect it to be the most powerful of them all. Well, Joker, you really think we can do this? Let's prepare first. Right. That'd probably be best for us right now. And as far as preparation is concerned, once again, we are gonna drink a bunch of coffee until we freaking drop. Well, okay. I don't think that can happen when it comes to drinking coffee. Then again, maybe if you consume too much of it, there is that possibility, but still. We'll be fine from this point going forward. Let's go!
Oh, dire revelation. Never did I expect thee to slay all other archangels. Now only I remain.
So that means you're the last one who's gonna get in our way.
Dare thee destroy the very ruler thou wished for? Human arrogance truly knows no bounds.
Not everyone wants that thing ruling over us.
Dost thou long for freedom? Dost thou revel in diversity? Since the dawn of time, man hath failed to quell the strife born of their own liberty. Now they finally seek the guiding yoke of a master's rule. What empty justice seekest thou in defying their wish?
Like granting that wish is justice either. How can you say people are free when they're chained up in prisons in this broken world? If someone has lost their way, it's our job to help them come to their senses.
So, no sacrilege is beneath thee. For thy ideals thou wouldst profane all that is holy. Thou art beyond all salvation.
Alright, final Archangel. This guy ain't gonna be easy, that's for sure. Say hello to Michael, aka the most powerful Archangel out of all of them. Just like before, he has no major weaknesses, and this time, instead of nullifying light-based attacks, he drains them. Ooh, big difference, said no one ever. Now then, let's get to work. Michael has a tendency to summon messengers throughout battle, and I believe he does this every other turn if he's alone. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it's supposed to work.
Finish it quickly with curse attacks.
Speaking of curse attacks... You know what, screw it. What could possibly go wrong here? I'm sure a lot of things can go wrong, especially at the wrong moment. But... Alright.
There we go.
So, when it comes to fighting Michael and his messengers, it's definitely not going to be easy. But, I'm confident we'll be able to take him down without too much of a problem. Don't leave the messengers alone, as they have a pretty big tendency to try and power up Michael and his abilities, such as increasing evasion, increasing attack, increasing defense, etc., etc. So try to take out the messengers as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you're going to be in a world of hurt if you're not careful. Alright. Just like with every other major mid-boss, this guy also cannot be hit with any sort of stat ailments. But I think he's still susceptible to criticals, though. Oof. Okay, that's not too bad. Could have been far worse. I'm pretty sure these archangels can do pretty much any sort of elemental attack. So if they figure out your weakness, oh dear, you're going to be in a world of hurt.
This is a part of me. Thor's help. Please help.
Don't worry, we got this. Oof. Not too bad. keep an eye on everyone's HP and make sure it doesn't drop too low. Otherwise, you're gonna be in some serious pain. You're gonna be in some serious trouble, I mean. Alright, thank you for that information, Futaba.
You're mine.
I'm sure Ryuji can tank this perfectly fine.
Hey, you're really strong right now.
Why don't we put that strength to the test now, shall we? Nice hit. Just wish that would have killed it, but oh well, it is what it is. Not that big of a deal. Okay. What to do here? I thought about maybe executing another heal, but I think we'll be perfectly fine for this next turn, so... Alright. Time to finish this. One more thing worth mentioning. The battle does not end if Michael goes down. You have to take him down along with all of his messengers. So keep that in mind. Oh, nice! Inflicted one of the messengers with burn. That'll work well. There we go. Nicely done. And we inflicted another one with burn. Nice! Say goodnight! Nice. That was easy.
The path to the temple is open.
No more of that Holy Grail shit doing whatever it wants.
Let's go.
So, here we are, the final platform.
Not sensing any more enemies nearby, Joker. This is probably gonna be our last chance to prep ourselves.
We cannot lose now. Let us ensure we do not have any regrets as we head toward the final battle.
Definitely agree with you there. Although, I feel like it's already too late for regrets, if anything else. So, one thing I'm trying to do here is return to the entrance of this area, so that way I can get a full heal from Lavenza. There we go. Now that everyone's fully healed, we're now ready to head into the final battle. And by the way, the entrance as well as here, these are the only two places that you can fast travel to, and they're also the only places you can save your progress. It's highly recommended that you save your progress here. If you feel like you're under-leveled for the final battle, there's no shame in retreating and fighting a few more enemies to build up your strength. Once everyone is fully prepared and leveled up, ready to go, which I am going to say everyone is perfectly fine the way they are, Banjo, aka Joker, is a little bit too strong, but who cares? Who gives a shit? We're fighting a freaking god here. We might as well unleash our true power, if you know what I mean. Other than break him with Izagami no Okami Pikoro. Otherwise, the fight would be completely boring and trivial. Alright. That thing is waiting up ahead. This will most likely be our final battle. Are you ready, Joker? Let's go.
Okay.
I guess that was a foolish question to ask. Well, come on! Excuse me. Whee! Might as well get another use of the grappling hook, am I right? Looking cool, Joker. Yeah, I love seeing that.
Rebels who choose to deny the prison of regression. Why do you mere humans still dare oppose me?
Stop acting like you're some kind of god. You're just a treasure. Shut up and let us destroy you.
Fools, do you still not understand? Your actions shall not save a single soul.
Oh, please.
How do you think it is that I became a god to begin with?
What is that supposed to mean?
Exactly.
Not to choose, the freedom not to think. If every person pushed the burdens of their lives upon others, nobody would have to act for themselves. And who should be there to receive those burdens?
Are you saying that's you?
Precisely. Humanity itself wished for the Holy Grail to be a god that would rule over them. If you continue to reject that order, there will no longer be a place for you in this world.
And?
So you wish to reject me, even if it means foregoing praise from those you want to say.
We don't let what others think hold us down anymore.
Exactly. Well said.
If you are not going to obey, then you shall suffer yet again. I shall bring down the hammer of judgment upon you who dare disrupt my world order.
Oh, please. Put a sock in it, will ya, you malevolent beast?
I am the one who grants the desires of the masses. I give life to their voices. Fear me.
We definitely gotta do something about this whole will of the people thing. This is getting ridiculous.
If we don't do something about those blood-pumping supply line things, this'll never end. Our opponent knows that too, though. It'll try and stop us if we go straight for them. We'll need to send someone in to cut the lines. Then, while they're out, everyone else will have to keep attacking to distract the Holy Grail. We need to sever the supply lines, correct?
That is correct.
I'll go. You want me? I can do it.
I can go whenever.
Go, Ryuji. I'm counting on you, buddy. We'll do what we can to keep the Holy Grail distracted for the time being. That shouldn't be too hard. You know, this is kind of reminiscent of the whole fight against Kamoshida. We haven't done something like this in God knows how long. But anyway, what you need to do here is keep the Holy Grail distracted for long enough in order for Ryuji or whoever you send to climb up and cut the lines. So in order to do this, you have to keep dealing enough damage every single turn. If you don't deal enough damage throughout the entire course of the whole thing,
The happiness of the populace rests in my regulation. Those who cannot understand must be eliminated.
Looks like you don't know I'm here. Gotta keep going. Almost there.
alright. Just a little bit further, Ryuji. I know you can make it. Of course, it ain't gonna be easy, but we can most certainly keep him distracted. It's definitely wise to come in with a full party. And I believe at this point, if you're doing like a solo Joker-only challenge, this is literally impossible. You can't really do that, just because you do need someone to cut the line, otherwise this fight will never, ever end. Just saying. There you go.
The masses that praise the Holy Grail are infinite. Their desires and power in turn grant me immortality.
Enough your rambling. All right, time to cut him.
Excellent. Ryuji's in position. Time to get to work. Nice.
It worked! How's that?
I am no longer receiving the strength of the inmates. You repugnant rebels.
It can't heal itself anymore. This'll be a head-to-head fight from now on. Take it down.
That I will most certainly do.
The enemy's charging. It's going to be a big one.
Oh boy. So, after the supply line is cut off, it is going to try to charge a mega powerful attack. Guard, guard, guard. If you don't, everyone will die, even at full health.
Everyone, are you okay? Focus on healing up.
Alright, who's next? So at this point now, this is essentially now a regular fight, so awesome. Time to take down the Holy Grail! For real this time.
One more and I'm done for. Let's go.
Alright. Thankfully, I feel as though this fight against the Holy Grail, once you cut the supply line, it is essentially easy going. It honestly is. Oof! Sweet Jesus. It's funny how I said that and Haru nearly got killed. Even at full HP, she just barely survived thanks to withstanding the attack. I mean, seriously, holy crap. Did you see that? Bringing people back from the dead is definitely not something you really want to be doing in this fight. But if you must, then you definitely need to do so. If you're going for something like that, that is. Oof. Okay. By the way, having someone like Makoto on healing duty is a pretty viable tactic, and I would highly recommend you do that. There we go. All done. Holy Grail is no more! Nice. And a level up. Good to see that.
It's silent, but I don't know.
What in God's name is going on now?
What's going on? This looks bad, you guys!
Mm-hmm. Whoa, boy!
What's going on?
The Holy Grail in its entirety. Is this real?
It most certainly is. Behold, the Holy Grail's true form!
Give me a break.
The thing is absolutely massive! What is this thing?
I am the Administrator, born of the collective human unconscious. The god of control, Yaldabaoth.
This is crazy! It's like a building! It was already huge back when it was the Holy Grail!
The Administrator must guide mankind toward proper development. And now that the foolishness of man has been proven, it is the Administrator's duty to purge them.
You kidding? This is just some kind of rigged game you started!
Exactly.
Foolish masters merely spread indolent thoughts and force the progress of society backward. If left to humanity, the world would slowly meet its demise. Rehabilitation is impossible now.
That doesn't mean humans are evil, though.
Indeed, there are many upstanding citizens. However, they merely take the soul path before them. The act of making decisions is accompanied by nothing but pain. Even if a cliff of ruin lay ahead, these lemmings would march onward without a second thought.
Bullshit! You're just forcing your selfish ideas on people!
For a god, you're pretty damn prejudiced.
Exactly.
This is all for the sake of humanity. Wouldn't being beaten by humans satisfy you?
I am the entity which governs this world. Its future depends wholly on my leadership. Those who dare defy this natural order shall be met with punishment raining down from the heavens.
That thing's on a totally different level.
Can we defeat something like him?
This is the best possible outcome.
How so, Mona?
We're fighting against a god who's not holding anything back, right? What bigger target could there be for the Phantom Thieves to tackle?
That's fair.
Although, it's still way too big for my liking.
Yep, definitely agree there.
Give the navigation everything I've got. We can do this if we all work together. Let's take him down.
We'll beat him with the power of friendship.
Now that is true art.
We basically just gotta beat that thing, right?
Man, you guys are the best, stupidest group I could ask for.
And you're the best cat we could ask for.
I'm so glad I was able to be a part of your team.
Let's win this.
We'll take it all back. Our future and this world.
You goddamn right. Welcome to the final battle of the original Persona 5. Yaldabaoth.
Rebels who dare defy my rule, you shall perish.
This guy's behind everything. But we're all together. We can win.
We most certainly can. But this is definitely going to be one of those fights that is going to be an absolute pain in the ass. So, if you need any full heals, full restores, now's a good time to use a Soma. Just keep in mind that you don't get very many throughout the course of the game, unless you somehow get something equivalent from something else entirely, without hacking the game, of course. So, as far as Yaldabaoth's weaknesses are concerned, the main body does not have any weaknesses as far as I can tell. I haven't tried any light or curse-based attacks on it, but if I have to guess, it probably has no resistances or weaknesses towards those particular affinities. And yeah, I know what I said about it being the main body, because, believe it or not, this is only the first part of the fight. Yaldabaoth definitely has some serious tricks up its sleeve. And once its HP drops down low enough, it will definitely be more than ready to unleash said tricks. And once it does, it ain't gonna be fun, let me tell ya. Oh, I already have charge active. Okay, that's fine. Yaldabaoth has a very large health pool, one of the largest in the entire game. Though strangely, it's not as high as size Shadow back in her palace. It's really strange, and I'm talking about Phase 1 size Shadow.
Behold!
Although, if I have to guess how much HP this guy has, it's probably about a third. So, as you drain Yaldabaoth's HP, it will unleash each of the 7 deadly sins against you.
And it has a gun?
Say hello to its neutral special. It wields a gun.
What is this attack? One of mankind's deadly sins? Don't let your guard down until we know what it does.
So, as far as what these special inflictments do, let me say this. They will cause a bit of a random effect. I believe Lust will have it so randomly you will attack a teammate. So it kind of acts a bit like Brainwash, except it's more randomized. Most of the time, you'll be able to execute your actions perfectly fine. But, as far as identifying a weakness against the Gun of Execution, aka the Sinner of Lust, no weakness has been identified as of yet. But it does repel wind, so keep that in mind. Okay, guns are definitely a no-go there. Thankfully, though, it seems to me that Lust isn't going to be doing much of anything at the moment. And it's not the only sort of inflictment that you can receive, either. These inflictments do wear out over time, or wear off over time, just like anything else. But even so, taking these things down is a pretty damn good idea. Although you can just target Yaldabaoth, and if you manage to take him down, then you can take down the remaining 7 deadly sins. All in one go. Just saying. Oof. Okay. It's not too bad. Alright, good to see that the deadly sin has been completely wiped from Joker's mind. Now it's time to continue the fight. Alright. I'll say this as well. When it comes to the music playing against Yaldabaoth, sweet merciful Jesus, I absolutely love this track. I wasn't a big fan of it at first, but on repeat playthroughs and just listening to the soundtrack casually, I've definitely grown to appreciate this track a lot more. And it's definitely one of the best pieces in the entire game, at least in my honest opinion. Feel free to disagree if you feel that way, but that's up to you. Alright, who's next? Okay, Ryuji's next. I couldn't really tell. That's perfectly fine, though. One thing worth mentioning here is that you definitely need to keep your HP, SP, etc., etc. You need to keep your important stats in mind throughout the course of this battle. This is a very long and difficult fight, especially on Merciless. And one wrong move and it is game over, and you'll have to restart from back from the Holy Grail part of the fight. Seriously, it is that long of a battle. Okay.
I release upon you the deadly sin of vanity. You have no means of escape, humans. The fraudulence of mankind shall bring forth ruin.
Oh, please. Whoa, this one's a bell.
Another one? Does it have a bell? Be careful. We have no idea what it'll do.
Oh boy, here we go.
He's doing a different attack. A different deadly sin. What's this all mean?
It means that the 7 deadly sins have unique abilities. The bell, for instance, will make it so whoever's inflicted with that particular sin is weak against all affinities. So, hit with fire, your ass is all but grass. Alright, so weaknesses, I don't think it has any, but it does repel psychokinesis. So keep that in mind. Alright, let's try fire. Probably not going to do much of anything, but it's better than doing nothing. Ooh. Okay, so it blocks. It repels fire, rather. So that's interesting. Duly noted. No holds barred. Thankfully, it doesn't have any sort of resistances towards nuclear-based attacks. Alright, let's try one-shot kill. Won't even see it coming.
I release upon you the deadly sin of vanity. You have no means of escape, humans. The selfishness of mankind shall bring forth ruin.
Oh, please. Put a sock in it, will you, you malevolent god? You're but a man, not a god!
Getting hit by that would be dangerous for sure.
Here we go. What's this gonna be? Oh!
Another one? It looks like this is how his main body attacks. He may keep switching up his moves. Let's be careful. Super move. Ultra charge!
Thanks, Futaba. You're the best. So, what that particular attack does...
Watch out when you use your personas.
She's dead serious when she says that, too. So what happens here is that all of your skills have been doubled. So one thing you should definitely keep in mind is, while under this effect, you should definitely restrain yourself when it comes to utilizing skills. But identifying a weakness on Sword of Conviction or anything of the sort is still a pretty high priority. So let's see, what should we use as far as attacks? You know what? Sure. Let's give this a try. Not too bad. Okay. By the way, the sword does have some sort of resistance against thunder, aka lightning-based attacks. In fact, it repels it, just like with physicals and gun-based attacks. As far as ice and light, I'm going to guess that they don't do much when it comes to hitting any sort of resistance walls or anything of the sort. Okay, cool. Skill cost has been returned back to normal, and I think it was due to the fact that the sword disappeared. I could be wrong. Then again, maybe it's just because the effect disappeared. I wonder what this is gonna do.
This one has a book. Don't let your guard down.
Oh boy. Looks like someone's inflicted with rage. So, that's what Wrath will do. So, the Book of Commandments. It will repel nuclear-based attacks, so be careful when it comes to utilizing them. As far as identifying other weaknesses, I have not found it yet. So, just like with Lust, what Wrath will do is, I think it will also trigger randomly to have that particular person inflicted with it to attack a teammate. I could be wrong, but I think that's what it does. Thankfully, it's nothing like the Berserk status element in like a Final Fantasy game, for example. It's nowhere near as bad, so that's nice. Looks like Makoto's just about done when it comes to her SP. Also, as this fight goes on, the other oh boy. Okay, it seems to me that that particular sin didn't have any sort of effect. That's good. Just because of the fact that Ryuji was already inflicted with a sin out anyway, so really, that wasn't too bad. It could have been far worse for sure. Okay, here we go. Status ailment recovered. Time to get to work. So, as far as what I'm going to do with Makoto on this turn... Good question. Honestly, I think I'm going to switch her out. As far as who I'm going to switch out with, I think I'm going to switch her out for Morgana. Might as well give Morgana a little more time to shine, if you know what I mean. He hasn't exactly had the chance to do so. So, might as well have some fun with him while we can. I mean, this is technically supposed to be his time to shine after all, so it only makes sense. Oh boy, here we go again. Inflicted with jealousy.
Surge of envy. It's trying to make you fight each other.
That would make a lot of sense. Okay, what are your resistances? Well, not very many, if I'm being completely honest. Alright, let's try this. Nice, that took...
Filled with envy? Hey, don't go against each other.
Alright. Get zapped. Anyway. What I was trying to say before is that as this fight continues and you take out more and more pieces of the 7 deadly sins, they will start to regenerate over time, and once they come back onto the field, oh dear, it's a complete utter shit show. You definitely do not want all 7 of the deadly sins out at once. Otherwise, Yaldabaoth will unleash a super powerful attack which will completely annihilate the party. Unless you guard.
It's a surge of envy. It's trying to make you fight each other.
Alright, let's concentrate. Oh! God damn it, Mona! Was really hoping you wouldn't go against us there, but oh well. I'm sure we'll be okay so long as we're able to recover, which thankfully we're able to do so. Alright, salvation time! I'm kind of surprised Haru still has a good chunk of her SP left, considering how long this fight has been going on. Well, that most certainly hurt.
Here I go. Speed up.
Thanks, Futaba.
Let's go.
Alright.
Ravage them.
Oh, please. He's but a man, not a god! Oh. Okay. That's fine. Kind of forgot that I had Ryuji charge up an attack a while ago, but hey, here we are. One thing worth mentioning here is when it comes to salvation and its usage, don't go overboard with it. As it is a super powerful skill, yes, but it also costs a ton of SP if you wish to use it. Oh boy, here we go again. Oh dear.
Don't attack or you'll get countered instantly.
Thanks, Futaba. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. So at this point, do not attack the book. Not while the Sin of Pride is active. So instead, use attacks that do not attack all foes. Concentrate on attacks that target single foes instead. Otherwise, oh dear, you're going to be in a world of pain if you happen to attack that particular book at that moment in time. Even if you drain all of its HP. Although, I think while it's readying its counter move, it won't take any damage regardless of what happens. Okay. You know what? Let's go for a sword dance. Are you serious? So I couldn't attack Yaldabaoth no matter what? Oof. Well, that certainly wasn't good. Okay, so it appears that the attack, if you happen to be countered, then your SP is dropped by half. So, I guess that's... Yeah, it is. Hello, MT. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. Oof. Okay. Yeah, this is clearly not going to be working out too well, so why don't we try something else instead? How about instead of attacking it like a frickin' idiot, we might as well do something else. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. Alright. If you're wondering what I'm soaring through my items for, I'm trying to find curry. I know I've had a Master Curry around here somewhere. Where the frick is the Master Curry? Are they gone, or can you not use them in battle? Huh. This is definitely peculiar. Seriously, where the frick is the frickin' curry? Because I wanted to use a curry and not one of my somas. Or a soul food for that matter. Yeah, that's what I'm suspecting as well. Honestly, I really thought you could use curry in battle, but it appears that you can only use coffee. That's super lame if I'm being honest. Okay. No more counters. Thank God. Oh boy.
The abyss of the unconscious yearns for ultimate ruin. You have no means of escape, humans. Punishment shall strike you all as you pass through the gates of destruction.
Oh boy. Here it is.
This spike in energy. Some kind of insane attack's coming. Watch out. The enemy's charging.
Big one. That's funny. But anyway, this is Yaldabaoth's ultimate attack. You'll have 2 turns to prepare yourself. So what I mean by this is you need to either guard yourself, raise your defense, or do both. Regardless though, you definitely want to take out Yaldabaoth right here and now, if absolutely anything else. Okay,
Just look for their weakness.
let's try this. So one thing I recommend first is try to take out at least one of the 7 deadly sins. If you manage to knock out at least one of them, then I believe the attack will be lessened. Then again, it probably won't, but who knows? Never know unless we try. Okay, so I think that will lessen the attack for now.
This is a part of me.
Again, I think you have 2 turns in order to deal with this.
The enemy's charging. It's going to be a big one.
Alright. After the first turn, after you make your first attack in the first attacking round, have everyone guard. Otherwise, it's game over. Yep, true that.
Focus on healing up.
Okay. That was definitely super painful, but thankfully everyone lived, for now anyway. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal?
Okay. Ugh, excuse me. After being hit with an attack like that, you definitely want to execute a heal as soon as you possibly can. Also, don't be afraid to use any sort of intel to figure out who's going next. Just so that way you can plan your attacks accordingly. And also figure out who needs to attack and who needs to heal and when.
That was awesome, Mona.
Nice dodge.
Nice, Joker. Just fantastic.
Ooh, dear. Okay. This'll be fine. Everything's okay. Still got the rest of the 7 deadly sins to take down yet, but we should be okay. Okay, let's raise the attack and end this as quickly as possible. One thing I kind of wish that you can do is backup party members could restore SP every single turn, but unfortunately that's not how it works. Oh, boy. Okay, one-shot kill? Sure. Nice. He's almost done. Just got a little bit further to go. Well, that most certainly hurt. Hunger. That's not gonna be good. And neither is that. Well, shit. Thank you, Futaba. Although I would have liked to heal a little more, but oh well. You know what? This is fine. What I can do here is concentrate. That way we can ensure that the kill will definitely connect. Or we can have someone else finish off Yaldabaoth right here and now. That would be fantastic. Well, speak of the devil! Ah!
Did we do it? No, not yet.
My control shall not bow down to ruin. My control is the ultimate truth of this world.
Oh, come on! That's just cheating, you ass! I mean, he is a god, or so they say.
He's strong.
If you're really a god, you should be guiding humans to your ideals. You're destroying them because you can't do that, aren't you? So that you can flaunt your own existence. That's why you were observing us. You had to because the reaction of the masses worried you.
That sounds about right.
Mm.
I don't know how long you lived, but you're the perfect example of a pain-in-the-ass old man.
Mm-hmm.
You find people like that everywhere.
What drivel?
What is this?
Damn it! I can't see anything.
Do you want to erase us from this world that much? Guys!
Since you've been forsaken by the world, there is nowhere that you can belong.
Oof! Jesus, man!
We can't lose like this.
If we lose, the world is...
I need to get back up.
Oof!
My strength.
I can't go on. Is this it?
Not even one sliver of unpredictability can be permitted under my control.
Guess it was impossible in the end. It was fun while it lasted, though. It's humans against a god, after all.
Do you hear the voices of the masses? They mock you for revolting against a god. Humans are not the clubs of desire. Logic dictates that a world filled with them will decline. The sin of rebelling against a god is severe. As punishment, you shall taste pain everlasting.
Not letting that happen.
The attempt, created from the dregs of human hope. It is impossible for a petty existence like you to overrule my precedent.
Please.
Hope is a desire too. You better not underestimate it. The Phantom Thieves will yield to no one, no matter who they are. Even if only one of us remains, we'll get back up and fight to the very end. And we'll definitely take the world!
Well said, Mona. Well said. Meanwhile...
Someone just disappeared.
What the hell? What's going on? Do something, damn it! Aren't you the police?
Please, calm down. Sir, what's going on here?
The number you are trying to call is not reachable.
It's no use.
Huh?
Wow. Hello.
What was this again?
The Phantom Thieves?
Weren't the Phantom Thieves those...
They haven't given up yet.
And neither should you.
Do anything about a situation like this?
No, it's impossible. There's no way.
Take it down, Phantom Thieves!
Looks like someone believes in us.
Come on! Why do you think they risked their lives all this time? Damn it, you guys, snap out of it! When will you stop running from the truth?
Nice, Mishima.
Phantom Thieves.
Hello. Looks like someone... There we go. That's more like it.
Phantom Thieves! Can you hear us?
Looks like the masses really do want this malevolent god to fall.
Are you someone who's been charmed by the Phantom Thieves too?
I sure am. Is the same true for you too?
Pretty much. Looks like it's not just us, though.
I'm not letting you lose after getting this far. You better finish what you've started.
It may not look like it, but I've got high hopes for you guys. You better win this.
They'll win if I cheer them on? Then I'll cheer them on as much as they need. You've stolen the hearts of this many people. I won't let you lose.
I can tell that you are all capable of standing up against any kind of fate.
You all are truly causing a revolution right now! Go!
Look forward and keep fighting! You taught me that after all!
I've cheered you guys on all this time, and I'm gonna keep at it!
You are our last hope. I beg you, finish this.
That's you guys' fault. I don't know when to quit either. Get back up! Don't lose to that thing!
No matter what anyone says, I believe in you guys! Go for it, Phantom Thieves!
I'm counting on you, everyone. I will believe in you to the very end.
So you pretty much get the full scene depending on how many people you maxed out your confidant with.
Those are the voices of the humans you made fun of. No one wants you to rule over them. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm. You're goddamn right.
Why do they gotta word it like they're looking down on us?
But they're cheering for us. Doesn't feel bad.
I can't really say I agree or disagree with your statement. Never even heard of the other name.
We're going all out, damn it!
God is the one who creates the world.
I've made up my mind. I will see my justice through for the sake of protecting what I care about. We're gonna. The same goes for you guys, too. If you've decided to take the world from him, don't compromise your ideals to the very end. Let's defeat him together!
Let's do it!
Hey, God! Foolish humans are praying down there! They're praying there's no place for someone like you in this world!
Give that evil god his final warning!
You messed with the wrong thieves, bitch! It's time for you to be slain! Nice. Everyone believes the Phantom Thieves are real. Awesome. You know what time it is? Time for something real fun. Although that doesn't really help things. And neither does my internet going down again. Damn it!
So you have failed to harness the power. No matter how many prayers of those foolish masses come together.
What the?
Well, well. Looks like it wasn't a failure after all. Ladies and gentlemen, the one-winged angel descends. Just kidding. Say hello to Sentinel! Even though technically we've had them since the very beginning. Because New Game Plus.
Man, it's huge!
What an immense power! No way. Is it a persona?
It most certainly is. And one of the most powerful in the entire game. The last part of this whole fight is scripted. Oh boy, here we go again. Whoa!
They're insanely strong! They're not just Phantom Thieves anymore! That's like some super demon lord! So awesome!
I see. If a god plays naughty, then it's a demon lord's duty to punish him.
Or Kratos.
He's there for a finale as a trickster! Joker, we're entrusting our strength and the people's hopes to you. Put an end to this!
Oh, believe me, I most certainly will. I shall take the hope of all of mankind, unleash it within my hands, and slay this malevolent beast. Damn, that's so badass. Time for the only time in the entire game we'll unleash Sinful Shell. A bullet made from the 7 deadly sins can pierce even a god. And what's even more hilarious, you only get to use this once in the entire game, regardless if you have the third semester unlocked or not. So, let's fire. Today, we use our powers to fell a god and seize our destiny!
Be gone.
Preposterous. You dare wrong the people's wishes?
You goddamn right I do. Damn, that is a super badass shot if I do say so myself. Straight in the kisser and right through the skull. What could be more satisfying than that? Honestly. Honestly, I can't think of anything.
What power? It surpasses mine own. A god born from the wish of the masses. So this is the true trickster.
It appears so, MT. It appears so.
Damn that Igor. It seems he wasn't spouting nonsense.
Well, regardless if it used a lever action gun or not, it was still ultra badass. I mean, it looked like Joker was wielding a Desert Eagle during the scene, and normally he doesn't wield anything like that.
Look!
So, here it is, the public's treasure. It's just a cup.
Treasure? Right, Mona?
Thanks for everything, gang.
What do you mean?
Mona? Humans have the power to change the world. They just forgot about that a bit.
Hey.
Thanks to you guys, I was able to complete my duty.
Everything was thanks to you. Wasn't it, Morgana?
Thank you, Morgana. You're amazing.
I got to be useful for humans that I admired so much. Nothing could make me happier. This place will soon disappear, too. Time to go home.
Let's all return home together. Back to reality where we belong. Wait, what the hell?
What is this?
It's a river of blood. And it looks like everything is frozen in time. Like, what? Why? We killed a god, so why is it like this? What the hell is going on right now? Guess we'll find out in just a moment.
Looks like the rain stopped.
Hey guys! What?
Hmm? Well, what do you know?
So beautiful. Yeah.
My word.
Why is everything... The whole world is a product of cognition. Not just the metaverse. It can be freely remade. The same goes for you and everyone else.
What do you mean? Wait.
Dude, Mona!
This can't be happening!
Soon a new world will come. One where mankind isn't held captive. The world will shine brightly as long as you hold hope in your hearts.
But what's going to happen to you?
Remember, there's no such thing as the real world. What each person sees and feels, those are what shape reality. This is what gives the world infinite potential. Even if you feel that only darkness lies ahead, as long as you hold hands together, see it through as one, the world will never end. The world exists within all of you.
Man, that really cuts deep. It honestly does. I don't know what else to say to that.
Mona.
The Metanav. It's gone. Mementos must have disappeared too.
We can't see Mona anymore, can we?
Who knows?
It's fine. I already know the answer.
What are y'all so gloomy for? Mona would laugh at us for it.
that reminds me. What about the public? Were we able to change their hearts?
I would say so.
I'm late for my date.
All alone on Christmas, huh?
It's kinda hard to tell.
Aren't we going into the new year without a prime minister? Will this country be alright?
But there's no way we're getting Shido. There are tons of shady rumors about him, you know?
I wonder how things will go. I hope they go well.
Same here, Haru.
Let's believe in the adults. Sis promised us, after all.
From here on out, it's the prosecutor's job, huh?
If we can't enter the metaverse, that means we've been relieved of being Phantom Thieves.
It feels a bit sad.
What did I just say? We gotta stop being so gloomy. Think about that insane ass we just kicked.
You're right. We should be celebrating with a victory toast.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're still high schoolers, so we can't really drink a real toast.
True.
Oh, what if we tried something else? Like, what do athletes do after a win? You mean a huddle? We could all circle up and give a victory shout together.
Sounds good. Except for the part where we're in the dead center of Shibuya, surrounded by tons of people.
What? You wanna do it here and now?
Come on, Ryuji, get with the program.
I too am disappointed. After all we've been through together, you've nothing left to lose with this.
Hey, speak for yourself. I've got tons of shit I could lose. Fine, let's get this over with. Everyone, put your hands in.
Don't you think this is a little too overt?
Yeah, can we hurry this up? I don't mind yelling, so long as we make it quick.
Well, this celebration is going great. Whatever. Joker, you lead off with this.
Okay. Got it. As my internet shits itself once more.
It will feel natural for you to take the charge.
When he gives our victory cry, we all follow with a super loud, yeah! Got it? All right. 1, 2...
We did it!
Yeah!
That actually made me feel a bit better. It's like everything's finally over.
You may be right there. The more I think about it, the more pressure I realize we were really under. I hope we can relax at least a little now.
It's chilly. It's snowing.
No wonder it's cold.
Mm-hmm.
Is this what they call a white Christmas?
It's
Not
still
quite.
Christmas Eve. Christmas. I completely forgot about it. Anyhow, we'll have to see what happens for now. We should probably break for today. Let's meet at LeBlanc tomorrow and have a final meeting on the situation.
Yeah, let's do that.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, it'll be Christmas, so why don't we do a last celebration party?
I like the sound of that. There better not be anyone that's got plans already.
It's settled then.
Make sure you persuade Boss to let us reserve the store for the party.
Sure thing.
We will be counting on you. Well then, see you all again tomorrow.
I'm worried about Sojiro, so I'm gonna head home.
Okay. See you soon.
We should go home too.
See you all tomorrow. So, at this point, yeah, we are definitely going to be saving our progress here. But I think I'm going to cut the stream a little bit early today. I mean, sure, we're only about 10 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. But honestly, this is a good time to just call it a day. And the reason as to why is because we're going to be hit with a whole bunch of cutscenes within the next few minutes. And what I mean is, it can last, I think, roughly 20 to 25 minutes. There's a lot to unpack within the next series of cutscenes, and yeah, I think this is a good stopping point, at least in my honest opinion. And to be fair, I originally planned on stopping around this point anyway, just because the next series of cutscenes are pretty major. Especially since we are getting into the third semester scenario now, and also viewing what should be the ending of the original game. So with that, folks, I bid you all adieu for today. This is General Snivy with the Persona 5 Royal playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you were able to attend the live stream live, thank you for attending. Next time, we're going to see the fruits of our labor and begin the 3rd semester of Persona 5 Royal. Because, sweet merciful Moses, there's a lot to unpack, and a lot of things are going to be happening super fast. So, I hope you're all looking forward to the end of this game coming relatively soon. So once again, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time.